Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again to another Paladins video. We're on the new update, we're on the public test server, the PTS, Paladins 1.4 is here. It's going to be in public test server mode as far as I can remember till I think they said the 25th, so that's like 2 weeks until this will go into live. I think this is a patch that's going out at the same time on PC as it is on console, but I could be wrong with that. Either way, I'm going to be making videos on the PTS for a little while whilst it's up until it goes into live. There's a lot of new stuff for me to make videos on. A very wide array of changes that I can talk about, and I do plan to make one-off videos for a lot of the individual changes to a lot of the champions. There's quite a few characters on this list right here that have had pretty significant buffs and nerfs in this update. It's a pretty big one, but there is obviously the new game mode, just in case you haven't heard about this, Dragon's Call. I'm going to go through as much as I can of the patch notes, because I know a lot of you guys don't actually watch the live show and wait for YouTubers and stuff to make videos on it, so that's kind of what I'm going to try and do with today's one, and then tomorrow and the next couple days we'll do like more specific stuff. There's the new game mode and the new event Dragon's Call. You deliver the key sphere to your enemy's base. First team to deliver it 4 times wins. It's like capture the flag, except you push it onto the other side. There's probably a name for it, but I don't really have anything off the top of my head. It's very similar to capture the flag. There's new skins. We've got a Charlene one, which does look kind of similar to a different character from a different video game. Quite a few different characters. It's clearly got inspiration from a couple different places. I couldn't really narrow it down to one, but it looks cool. I think it looks nice. That's probably the most understated one. We've got Khan, who's got one too. I don't even know what this one's called. Overlord. I like it. It looks way darker than I remember it looking. I'll probably stick to using American, but this one's nice. It's just like another buffed version of default Khan, similar to, I'd say, the Charlene one, and my favorite one, I think most people's favorite one, because we've been waiting a long time for a skin for her, Moji. I bought this one earlier before I even hit record, but my god, this looks absolutely fantastic. I was hoping the first Moji skin that came out was just a, hey, this is what we can do currently. And I feel like they've done a good job demonstrating that. It looks fantastic. In-game, I think it'll look even better. Moji herself is standing up. I didn't realize she stood up. I thought she was sat down on her mount. But there you go. She's stood up. Her 2 familiars are completely different. They've still got the same sort of aesthetic, a little bit more of a silly one and a serious one, although he still looks pretty pissed off. She also got a significant change to her too, so you no longer get a heal off that. Or no, you still get the heal. You no longer get the movement speed buff, and instead of 6 seconds, it's 3 seconds, so that's the big change for Moji. I guess I can cover that one while I'm here. Those all come in a bundle, and then you get a key to a vault where you can access skins from a vault and pick out of the ones that you want. I think there's the 3 from the past event, other than the Genos one. The Ascension Peak event, there's all the skins from that, other than the exclusive Genos one, and also Rave Maeve, for those of you guys that didn't get a chance to grab her. Andro got changed a little bit. Ash got a little bit of a buff on her ultimate. Bomb King got a little bit of a nerf on his legendary that buffed your range of your bombs from 30% to 20%, so that's literally been halved from what it was originally. Bucking Madness got a new effect added to it. Cassie's Impulse has been nerfed, and her Just Breathe legendary card got changed. Eevee Snow Globe got pretty changed, and Wormhole no longer gives you cooldown reduction on your blink. I don't really think that's going to make too much of a difference, but that was one that a lot of people were focusing on. I don't feel like Wormhole's going to change. It's probably still going to be most people's pick, if not Snow Globe. I guess Furia's change is kind of important. It's like the first big change she's had since she was out. Her range has been nerfed pretty substantially on her heal. The reveal timer that she had, that she could have as a card on her Q's, also been halved from 2 to 1 every level, and her shield card that used to give shield on her heal, that literally fucking everybody had in there, including me, because it was really strong. Instead of giving you, I think it was 100 a level before, it gives you 50 a level now, so it's significantly more nerfed. She also got a new skin. Actually, completely forgot to mention that at the start of this, but she has a new skin. You can see it here on the loading screen. Again, it's just like a buffed Furia, the same way I'd see the Khan and the Charlene one. I'd say the most important change in this patch to me is Grok. He was ignored for a very long time. He was like the crowd favorite, but also the character who didn't get much love from hi-rez. He's been given a pretty big change, and just in case you haven't heard of this already, his lightning staff now deals up to 30% bonus damage the longer you're linked to them, and it obviously stops if you disconnect it for a certain period of time. I think it's half a second. Another big one is the healing totem is now deployable at range at all times. So you know the card that used to be Spirit Domain, that's kind of default, and it's also even better because the range is massive now. Really big change for him. And that legendary card, Spirit Domain, now makes your lightning staff heal allies. That's crazy. A very similar thing to this happened to Pip in this patch, and I'll go ahead and get onto that in a little minute. His ult, I guess, was changed a hell of a lot as well. This is, I guess, one of the most important ones. You can now fly. That's the only way I can explain it. It even says it in the description, which they updated in the PTS, which I wasn't really ready for. But you can fly, has bigger radius, and it also lasts longer, I'm pretty sure. There's a hell of a lot for me to cover in this damn patch. They also buffed Maelstrom, I'm pretty sure. Grover got changed to his cooldown on his Q has been reduced. He was one of the least picked healers from my experience, so this should help him out a little bit. His Q is now a 10-second cooldown, and he also has a new effect on deep roots. Crippling now roots for 1 second and bounces between enemies. I don't know what the effect's going to look like for this, because I have no idea, but I think that's going to be a really, really strong legendary card for him now. Probably won't keep up with Efflorescence or Rampant Blooming. Deep roots should be fun for certain situations, especially if you can combo with a good team. Khan's Shield legendary got buffed. Meave's Street Justice got changed, so instead of giving you bonus damage for missing health, I think is how it worked before. I can't remember. I don't play that much Meave. It now executes below 35%. I don't know if this is going to make it feel stronger or worse. I guess this is probably closer to what I guess they intended it to be like, but as you can see there, Pounce now executes targets below 35% health. The way I see it, it's now kind of like a mini Lexel. It's actually 35% is quite high now that I think about it. Lex is 65%, so this is actually more than half of a Lexel. I think I'd actually probably consider this a nerf, because the big change is now, if they're not below that 35% health, you don't get a benefit, whereas before you were always pretty much getting bonus damage. That's, I guess, the big change. Mccullough has a really, really big one. You can now infinitely spin with Davy Jones' Locker, a card that wasn't really picked unless, I guess, you were going with a 5-man pre-made and you were just chaining shit like mental. Your shell spin now lasts until you cancel it, and you can control its direction. You can only control its direction a little bit from the way they were explaining it on the patch notes show, but that's still a pretty damn big change. I'll probably have a video on that going a little bit more in depth sometime in the future. There's so many things for me to go over. I'm sorry, I'm taking forever here. Maldamba's Snake was buffed, although the internal stun timer was also upped a little bit, so it stuns for the same amount, but the time between when you can summon someone again is like 1 second longer. There's also a new legendary card. Ripened Gourd was also changed, a legendary card that I never really saw anyone pick. Your Gourd now has a 50% chance to not go on cooldown, so you have the chance to pretty much throw 2 of them. You can throw one, you have a half chance to be able to just throw another one if you want to. The healing on these doesn't stack, because I know a lot of people were wondering that, and I think they might have mentioned it, but it definitely doesn't stack. So even if you like throw 2 out, you'll still only heal for the standard amount of your Q. It's mainly just to give it a bigger area and to be able to heal 2 different places. I've already mentioned Emoji's one. We've got Pip's one, Combat Medic, which is your weapon shots now also heal. This is probably going to be one of the top pick ones for a little while, because this is kind of crazy. Potion Launcher now also heals allies. Similar to the Grok one that was changed, your freaking launcher can heal people, and you can damage and heal with the same shot. Another thing people were asking. Ceres got changed a little bit of extra range, and Soul Collector got buffed by nearly double, so that's a little bit crazy. Charlene's Desert Shadow no longer gives you the 2-second extra invis. I don't think that's really going to affect anybody, but there you go. Tyra, who's a character I recently made a video on recently with this actual legendary card, has now been buffed immensely, so Hunter's Mark can now have 2 charges. So you have 2 Hunter's Marks you can apply, and it also obviously benefits all allies. It still has the same effect of reduced cooldown and bonus damage, but now you get 2 of them, so that's sick. They also reduced the timer on Favored Quarry, which was a card everybody ran with that loadout, so it makes sense to deny it when you're giving them 2 stacks of that same ability. They also changed Mercy Kill to now deal 35% of their max health. I think that's everything for Tyra. Torvald got a little change, nothing too crazy there. Victor got a little bit of a buff on his assault rifle hipfire. His base legendary card changed. I think that's it. Oh yeah, he also got a legendary card that makes his rifle burst fire, which is something I suggested to Tyra, because in Realm Royale her weapon was burst fire the last time I played it, but Victor now has a legendary card that makes his rifle burst fire. Yeah, it also increases its damage and obviously extra effectiveness at range. I was expecting to go through all of this really, really quickly, but I think I've been here for absolutely ages and I've still got stuff to do. Vivian, Sensor Drone, you can now have 2 of them out at the same time. Booby Trap has been changed. Ying, she also has a new one, Life Exchange. So you know the card that used to heal when you detonate your little decoys? Yeah, instead of that, it works like a Damba heal now. Where is Ying? She's right at the bottom. Yeah, so it works like a Damba heal. Shadow now instantly heals your target for 800, but no longer explodes illusions. So it's just like a Damba heal. You fire it, does the same animation, but you give an 800 heal. Really, really like that one. Think that's going to be tons of fun. And I think I've finally gone through everything. There's a bunch of bug fixes. There's still a bunch of bugs, obviously, in the game that won't be fixed, but they've got to a couple of them. I wish they'd have focused a little bit more on the bugs than some of the new stuff they're releasing, but obviously they have to try and keep the game fresh. There's still definitely going to be a lot of bugs. So let's just do Dragon's Call. I'm guessing that's what everyone's going to be playing because it's on the PTS, although I have been sat here practically all day waiting for this to download and be ready to play. It is about 11 PM now. I've been like just waiting all day for this to be playable. So if you're wondering wondering why you didn't get a video yesterday on the 10th, that's because I'm recording this right now on the 10th because it wasn't up earlier today, or else I would have been able to get it out on time. The icon at the bottom right looks fantastic. I'm liking that. What character do we go for? I wonder who's going to be good for this. This is 4v4, by the way. I should have probably mentioned that, which is interesting for those of you guys that play in groups of 4. I think you are able to queue as like a big group. I feel like Drogoz is a good pick for this. Shout out to Horcon. That sounds like a convention for people who... Oh, I don't know who to do. I don't know who to do because I want to show off one of the new skins. Do we do Charlene? Do we do my boy Charlene over here? Who else has been changed? Moji. You know what? No, fuck it. I have to show the new Moji skin. I don't even care if she's a bad pick. I have to show this skin. This is my favorite skin in a good couple patches. Hands fucking down, without a doubt. This is Moji. Not only does she look this sick, she also has a British voice pack. That's instant 10 points from me. Also, hi-rez, if you want to hit me up, I'm totally down to do voice work for Paladins. That'd be sick. You also get that new learning frame from the bundle. It's 1,200 crystals, which is kind of steep, but you do get a hell of a lot for it, so I can't really complain. Do we go for 2, even though it's been nerfed? Or do I now go for Boom Boom? I don't know. That's a very weird sentence to say. I kind of feel like this heal won't be needed, considering we have a new Grok who's probably going to whoop ass. So let's just go Boom Boom. Scurry? I can't remember what fucking loaders I have on Moji. I haven't played in ages. But as you can see, the familiars are looking vicious. God damn, they're looking cool. Let's get some fucking nimble. Sure, let's go for it. What's he going for? So he's gone for the new legendary card. Love to see that. I don't think he's got a loadout because this is probably just his standard one, but sure, we'll roll with it. They've got Burst Victor. They've also got another Grok. Obviously, a lot of people are going to be playing Grok. Only downside to this skin, like I said when I was like previewing it, it does cover up a lot of screen space, and that's just a fact. Oh my god, I'm trying my best to stay alive, but I haven't played Moji in so long. The effects are so pretty. Get screwed, enemy team. Can we kill you? I'm on like 600 health. I probably shouldn't be trying to fight, but sure, let's get rid of the Torvald. Boom Boom coming through clutch. Cheeky spray. Why don't we? Sure. Let's go, Lex. I believe in you. These guys cover up so much screen space, but I can't care less, honestly. These look great. Okay, can I call something out real quick? The voice lady, the lady who's calling out everything that's happening with the ball, is saying something like 3 times every 2 seconds. That could do with being toned down. I don't know why she's shouting at me so much. I don't think I've done anything wrong, but as you can tell, like she's just shouting. I don't want the ball. Can you stop throwing the ball at me? I'm trying to like give it to him, and because I don't want it, it's useless to me. Our Grok is doing a pretty damn good job of healing. I think their Grok is too. I could do with getting some cauterize most probably. I don't want the ball. Get that shit out of here. Look at him. He's flying. My god, I feel like that's how we should have been all along. Let's just clear this enemy Grok. He doesn't need to be here. Let's get rid of you as well. I feel like Moji's damage is higher than I remember. I don't think there's anything in the patch notes about it being changed, but I feel like she hits like a fucking brick. Do I have this? I don't know if I have it. Do I have it? Oh, I did have it. How did I not know? I was able to fire. You're not meant to be able to do that, are you? Is that a bug? No, it's meant to throw you into third person and act like this. Like I said, obviously it's going to be buggy. It's a new game mode. I don't want to die here. Do I throw it? Do we just Kobe it? Sure. Is that going to work? Is that actually going to go in? I don't think they have any aerial characters. Is that going to go in? No, it's not going to go in. There's no way. Okay, there was no way I should have scored that anyway. The amount of group damage I'm dealing right now. Why? What was the point? I don't understand why you did that. Let's just get rid of him. I feel like my damage, like I said a couple seconds ago, is way higher than Moji's usually is. Maybe this is to make up for 2, but I feel like I hit really hard. Let's not let him go ahead and cap that. Zin, you is dead. Later, son. You know what's funny? When I saw this on the live show, I wasn't sure if I'd hate this skin, mainly because of how much screen space it takes up, but I feel like the effects are easier to see. I know that probably sounds like bullshit, but I genuinely feel like I can see the effects clearer, like where I'm hitting. Hey, we pushed it when I was dead. I don't know who did that, but somebody must have snuck through while their Grok was gone. I like this skin a hell of a lot. I also don't remember Moji being this strong. I also didn't expect to like this game mode that much. I thought this would be very similar to Rise of Furia, where it's really, really fun for a couple games, and then it would kind of lose its charm. I feel like this is a thing that I could actually be fine with having in Paladins as like permanently, and that's after just one game, because it kind of fits weirdly. Obviously, it could do with some tweaks and a couple changes. Obviously, it's very, very new. But I feel like as an idea, something like this would probably work really, really well. This is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this right now. As Moji as well, who is a character that I didn't think would do that great, I'm actually doing fine. Also, just in case it isn't clear, because I don't think I actually even mentioned it, I can't use my abilities when I have the ball. It's grayed out in the bottom right. I can't click anything. It's like being Torvald silenced, except you can't even basic attack. I'm just stuck waddling around. It'd be cool if there was an animation to demonstrate that better, but there isn't. I don't want to die to a Zin like this, so we're just going to turn around and whoop his ass. Get out of here, boy. Leanne is saying saying I can't use right mouse button and ult sometimes. I'm kind of expecting this to be buggy. Torvald's going in for a push. We're going to try our very best to deny that. I ain't about to let that go in. Not today. Okay, freaking Grok saved it. My man, thank you. I appreciate that. I nearly messed up there. I don't think I was even going to get that. I was a little bit too lined off. Stop trying to throw it over. I don't appreciate it. I did hit Q there. So they pushed it. They just threw it over the wall and got it in. Another thing I should probably mention, just in case any of you are thinking that this game could go on forever, it has a 15-minute time limit on it. So the game's, like, at the longest is only going to be 15 minutes, just in case that was important to somebody. Am I glitched? I couldn't move there. Like, my animation finished. I was holding down W and nothing was happening, but sure. Let's go this way. I should try and deal with Torvald, right? Or Victor. Those two easy characters for me to fight against. Let's just run this way. Hello, Zin. You're nearly dead. He's got the counter legendary card, which is annoying as hell to deal with. We've got him gone. Let's just jump around and deal with him. I'm hitting Q at the last second. She starts the animation for like 2 frames, but it obviously doesn't ready up in-game because my ping is probably like 70 or 80. Yeah, there you go. This has been quite tense for like a catch this flag style game. This has been way more tense. I feel like this adds a lot more pressure to Paladins where there usually isn't any. Also, I'm able to see through walls, which I don't know if that's intentional or not. Let's just get rid of him. That's a flying Grok right there. That's a flying Grocky boy. Okay, let's get rid of him. Ult Torvald. Sure, thank you. Just got him off his 15 streak. Get screwed, my guy. You're dead as well. Thank you. My accuracy is on point right now. Cheeky spray. Let's get rid of the Grok as well. You're going to ghost walk me, my guy. You're going to ghost walk me. You is dead. Nah, I did an achievement as well. It came up at the top left. Nice. I think our Leanne might have tried to relog because she's currently AFKing, even though we did a pretty good job of pushing it, just the 3 of us. I think she might be AFK, which is a bit of a shame because we probably stood a chance of winning this. This game's been pretty even so far. It is quite easy to take down the person who has the ball. It'd be interesting if they had like a dash or something, but it's probably not needed just because of how little this map is. I don't really have much I can do here. I'm kind of screwed. She's back either or she's botted. I don't know. Don't really know what else I can add about the patch itself. I guess I'll just do my standard sort of styled commentary about this game right now. This is fun as hell. Like, legit, this is so much more fun than it probably looks. I'm running around wreaking havoc as Moji, just trying my very best to screw people over and score points. This is like playing Paladins basketball. I'm just gonna lob that over there. Hit me, hit me. Thank you for the 300 heal. Appreciate you, my good sir. We've somehow got the ball back. Don't know how that works. I feel like I deal more damage. Maybe you just overall deal more damage in this mode? Maybe. Holy shit, maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's like increased damage, but I feel like they would have probably mentioned that. But I feel like in general right now, I have higher damage output than I remember Moji having. Maybe they buffed it to compensate for Toot being nerfed, but either way, Moji feels like a really good damage output right now, and that's like not normal for me. I usually feel like I don't deal enough as Moji, but right now I feel like I'm shredding face. Get screwed. Also, why is my name in caps in the chat when I'm killing people? That doesn't make sense. Let's just queue or not. I thought I had it up. I'm doing good damage here. Can we just score that point? Thank you. Goal successful. Golazo, I believe, is the sentence they use in the Spanish land. That's probably going to make no sense if you didn't know I grew up in Spain, but that was a really shit joke now that I think about it. We got Max Life Rip, we got Max motherfucking Nimble, and we got Max Nimble. Wait, did I say Nimble twice? Yeah, we have Max Cauterize, Max Life Rip, and Max Nimble. That's what I meant to say. And I am having the fucking time of my life. I don't think Alian's a bot. I think she is just AFKing. Yeah, I think she is just AFKing because she's not there again. She's just standing still. I feel like that's probably what's screwing us over. Whenever the Leanne is playing, we are winning these fights. Whenever the Leanne goes, we lose. I should not try and hit into him when he's doing that. That makes no sense. Let's get rid of the rest of the enemy team. I'm dashing there, and I guess that means nothing. Hello, my boy Grok. You think you're slick, my good sir. I see you. I see through your slickness. He wasn't slick at all there, actually. He didn't really know what to do. Let's just get rid of this Torvald. Thank you very much. I thought tanks would be a great pick for this. I thought tanks were going to be overpowered for this game mode, but I don't really feel like they are just because they're so slow. I feel like the faster characters are probably going to be picked significantly more in this game mode. Let's try and deal with you. Who's behind me? Is anyone even behind me? There's a Torvald over here. Let's kill him before he can even do anything. Let's just keep fighting him. I'm hitting Q, but I'm just too slow. I thought everybody would be like super rusty, but this game looks like it's going to go the full 15, which is super strange. Let's kill you. He's using this corner a little bit too much. I feel like that's a little bit of an abusive tactic. Sure, there's my Q. Thank you very much. Can I not die, please? I'm trying my very best here. I was on like 60 health when I dashed. There was no way I was going to live there. We're defending defending. We're trying. They can just lob it over, though, if no one's, like, right in their face, which is what they've done. He's just going to lob it over to try and score the point. That's what he did last time. Or not. He's just going to go in. I'm just going to kill him any second. Any second. Thank you. I'll take that. I didn't want it. Sure. Can I not die? I'm good. Let's queue. Hit me. Hit me. I want to heal. No, we'll just kill him. Let's just get rid of him. This is an unfair fight anyway because he's a tank and I'm a flank. I was going to say a Lian then, but that's not me. Hello, Zin. Ulting. Sure. That worked. Can I kill you, please? Oh, I have the ball. Can I eat you with the ball? That's probably not intentional. I shouldn't be able to eat him, but I was able to still. Nice. I'm happy that that was a bug that's still in the game because that managed to get me a kill. Thank you very much. Let's kill you any second. No, did he freaking dive behind the Zin? He did. He dived behind him. I have max burning cards, by the way. I have legit max burning cards. This probably looks like a mess. Like, if I cut this video up a lot, it probably doesn't make any sense, and it's probably quite hard to see what's going on, but actually playing, the indicator's pretty damn clear. I was expecting that the UI would be a bit cluttered and it'd be a bit too hard to see actually what was going on, but it's incredibly easy to see where the ball is. It's very easy to see where your enemies are. It's very easy to see your objective and what you're meant to be doing. Also, Zin, take a fat L right there, my guy. You just ulted me and I queued. What was that play? Defense failed? How? Did he just throw it over? They might have just done the same thing again. That sucks. I highly recommend that you guys go ahead and give this a go. It's absolutely ridiculously fun. Another thing that I should probably mention, which I think I forgot to call out, is the fact that you can't actually heal when you have that ball either. That's a pretty important thing for me to note. So if you go a team full of healers, obviously Cauterize would counter that, but at the same time, you can't heal when you have the balls. That's another big thing. Let's just get rid of this Zin. He doesn't seem to know how to billow. Is anybody going to stop him? Did nobody even try there? Hello, enemy team. Not enemy team, I mean friendly team. Lex is just saying idiots, but as far as I know, he didn't do anything to stop that either. I was the only person even close to that victor. Nobody else was even there. Don't understand what was going on with the team, but whatever. I don't really care if we lose. This has been too much fun. My voice is starting to go because I've been speaking so much so far this video. I'm practically shouting the whole time. I didn't even want to take that. Legitimately walked into that accidentally. Lian has AFK'd again. Nice. She's not playing. Isn't that great when you have a game that is very team dependent and one of your team members is just like, ha, I'm good. I'm just going to go chill at my spawn. I'm gonna go do whatever else I was doing that's probably more important than my Paladins match. Let's kill these guys here. I don't want these guys to live. I just want to kill them. Let's just kill them all. Grok, I'm just gonna counter you because I have max Cauterize. Get screwed. I'm gonna queue here. Don't feel like dying. Thank you, Grok, for the heals. Hello, Zin. You're gonna start using your counter, so we're just gonna move along. Oh my god, I have no abilities up right now. I have nothing. The Lian might be a bot. Either that or every time she dies, she AFKs because she's been on and off this entire game, and it's actually what's making us lose. That throw was pretty good, whoever that was from, but let's just ruin their day with our max tier Cauterize. Zin, you are nearly gone. Let's focus on him until this guy's counter's down or not. Hello, Torvald. What's poppin'? That's a victoral. We're gonna just deny all that damage real quick. Hello, Grok. Let's just kill you. Double kill. Can I get a cheeky triple? That's a counter. Let's not hit into that for like the 7th time this video. There we go. Is that a score? Thank you. 3-3. Nice one. Whilst we were distracting them, the bloody Lex went ahead and did a sneaky push. This is actually evened out. It's 3-3. This is as tense as it probably could be for this damn game mode. Let's go in. Sure, let's rush in. What's poppin', Victor? Are you dead any second? I believe you are, good sir. Let's get rid of the Zin as well. Any second? Can we get rid of the Zin? Let's cookie him. Sure, I missed the cookie. I changed my mind and went for the Torvald at the last second, which was a bad decision. Let's just get rid of him. I'm healing for so much with life rip. God damn, I am queuing. It's not doing anything. Lian AFK'd again. Lian is AFK. Are you kidding me? Also, the thing at the top bugged. Did we just win that? How did we win that? Hold on, no one scored. I'm very confused as to how we got a victory there. Lian AFK'd, they had the ball, and then the bar at the top moved to their side, even though no one was pushing it. I was expecting it to go into overtime until the team lost the ball, and I was thinking it would go into like a stats page and it would show you who held the ball the most, and then it would go to that. But why we lost? Because no one defend your base. It was 3-3. I had the ball in the end. I understand people are being idiots in the chat other than Carbe7, who's like, shouldn't we win? I don't think the team holding the ball should win. I think it should be something else that decides that. I don't really understand why we won that, but I can't really complain. That game went on for way longer than I thought it would, but let's take a look at the stats. Alex played pretty badly. His damage was absolute trash. He pushed the point. I guess he did fine. I went 36-18 that game. I wrecked face. I feel like Moji is still a pretty strong pick for this. Surprisingly, I thought she'd be crap, especially considering Toot was nerfed, but my damage output felt ridiculous in this game. game, and clearly it was because I had 133k. Leanne did okay. She AFK'd a ton. Grok did really, really good. Got to give him props. He kept me alive a lot of that game. Their Grok did pretty good as well, pretty much even. Their Zin was probably the most annoying alongside the Victor. I'd say Torvald and Grok weren't too annoying. Obviously, I'm a Moji, but their Zin and their Victor were very annoying to go against. Either way, don't understand how that game went, but I guess we got a victory. Shout out to the enemy team and our team. That was a hell of a lot of fun. Feel like I've done a pretty good demonstration of showing you everything that's coming in 1.4. I'll have more videos on the PTS coming with all of the new specific changes. Let me know what you want to actually see me cover first down in the comments. Drop a like on this video if you've enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on everything in general. I'd love to hear them. I'll see you all very, very soon. And as always, stay frosty.